Happy Tuesday, May the 28th. Hebrews 9, 1-10. Now the first covenant also had regulations for ministry in an earthly sanctuary. For a tabernacle was set up, and in the first room, which is called the holy place, were the lampstand, the table, and the presentation loaves. Behind the second curtain was a tent called the most holy place, and it had the gold altar of incense and the ark of the covenant covered with gold on all sides, in which was a gold jar containing the manna, Aaron's staff that budded, and the tablets of the covenant. The cherubim of glory were above the ark, overshadowing the mercy seat. It is not possible to speak about these things in detail right now. With these things prepared like this, the priests entered the first room repeatedly, performing their ministry. But the high priest alone enters the second room, and he does that only once a year and never without blood, which he offers for himself and for the sins the people had committed in ignorance. The Holy Spirit was making it clear that the way into the most holy place had not yet been disclosed while the first tabernacle was still standing. This is a symbol for the present time, during which gifts and sacrifices are offered that cannot perfect the worshiper's conscience. They are physical regulations that only deal with food, drink, and various washings imposed until the time of the new order. There was a past covenant. We are told it was disregarded because the people broke it. The reference in chapter 7 is that the former commandment was set aside because of its weakness and uselessness. We are now pointed to the shadow tabernacle that did not fully reveal the way to the most holy place. Let's remember that the main point being said is, remember, the beginning of chapter 8, that we have a high priest who has made a way into the most holy place, which is into the presence of God the Father. The writer is providing the details of the work done by the first tabernacle and the first priests. It was the purpose of the first covenant and the first tabernacle to ultimately point the people to the superior high priest. I'm encouraged to read this and simply think about Jesus. See, as I read these things, I know that these are pointing us to Jesus. So let's think about Jesus. Woo! See you tomorrow.